good evening. We are back with some more Genshin. So I guess before I end up starting, a few things I want to note right off the bat. So I calculated the time zone when the streaming event ends, and while technically it ends a little bit after Risley banner drops, there's not enough time for me to realistically do the story quest just because I'm usually eating dinner around that time. So that's a big no-no. So that means between now and Monday, I need to fit in another 7-ish hours, which will be a bit hard to do, but I'll try for it. So what's gonna happen is today I'm going to do an actual the poetry event, depending on how long that runs. Um, I'm also gonna do a bit of achievement hunting, the stuff I tried to do yesterday, see if I can do it today. And I'm also gonna clean up the other event involving Klee, seemingly. So that'll probably take another 30 minutes. So hopefully that'll get me 2 hours. Tomorrow is going to be the hard part because I don't really have anything else as far as I'm aware of for Genshin. So, I don't know. I'm probably just going to end up just maybe burning a bunch of resin, try and buy some time for that, and then maybe just run around and just do do Fontaine stuff. I don't know. It'll probably be one of the weirdest streams. Probably just me chilling, talking to myself and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I could do some artifact cleanup. That might be a good thing to do. Some artifact cleanup because I do have a bunch of artifacts sitting around and a bunch of locked ones that I would like to eventually get rid of. And then Monday will be weekly reset. That won't be too hard. I have TCG. That'll buy me about 30 minutes. Uh, after the event will release, I'll be another hour. And then Spar Abyss will also reset. That'll probably be another 30-ish minutes. And then I'll probably need another hour. I don't know. We'll see how much time adds up. Worst case scenario, if I need to stretch it again, then I'll find something else to do once again. But yeah, all right. Let us get started. I'm gonna actually start off with the achievement stuff first while I remember it, probably because it's maybe one of the shorter things. Uh, after we're done with that, um, I'm gonna do resin burning, and then I'll do the actual event, and then afterwards we'll clean up with the Klee event. So let's see. The first fontaine I want to do right is probably one by the cafe area, involving Crony and her report that she made after watching us go through the whole Fontaine Institute Chronicles work quest. Yep, here she is. Okay, I would have been a bit awkward if she wasn't here. Why does it have to be this way? How vile. Okay, so her article's not getting published, but why? Ever since she got back, started writing the article. Everything reported in the article must undergo a credibility review. Accused me of inserting my own subjective emotions and spreading false information. Okay, inserting her own emotions to it. Yes, I think that's probably true to some degree, and I think the false information part, like how she thinks that she doesn't believe their story about how it was part of his plan. I already forgot the guy's name. His plan to blow up the institute or this thing at the top in order to get away with some of the devices and whatnot. That's probably a discrepancy, but yeah. Uh-oh. And she's out of here. It's only font. It's probably just a misunderstanding. You just explain. Well, it's more than that, but she won't tell you. Special reports. Alright. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever checked if I collected all the food recipes in Fontaine. So let me actually go around and talk to all the food vendors. Oh, we already have a new... Wait a minute, I don't have that many coffee beans. I'll buy some off you. I don't want to potentially run out. I don't have a discount, but... Beans. Alright, and then I believe the only other food place is here. Maybe there's something down in the sewers in that place we were staying. That was being hosted by the Spin under Rosula, but I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do it. I could probably end up doing it after the stream. Or maybe tomorrow's stream or something. Alright. Anything? Wow, good thing I checked. There were so many new recipes, and I'm still not done with the ones I already were working on before when it came to doing my weekly routine of crafting 20 of them. I don't think she has anything. She's just at the front desk here. Yeah, because how many new recipes picked up? 6. That's like enough for like a whole patch, to be honest. Alright, now that that's done, let's hope the Fortress of Merope has what I want from it today. There are 2 things I want. The other side quests to show up that I was trying to look around and not find. I need to go up. As well as the getting lucky on the fortune slip, because that's still RNG based. I don't know if it's a specific fortune slip I'm looking for, or I need to get 2 of a specific type in a row or something. Either way, RNG is RNG, and I am not looking forward to it. I also forgot to go buy the nets from the Inazuma lady. That I said I was going to, but I'll probably do it after this. Hey, they're here now. Having a free loudspeaker separately. Alright. So let's disable these 2. I don't know if this counts me listening to the whole... Okay, here, let me disable all of them and then enable. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we'll do this one next. A natural cave, perfect for resting. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the text to disappear before I deactivate it. Becoming resistant this round is on me. Go to the location mentioned by the loudspeaker. And we need to go to the pipe zone, which is down by the same area as dormitories. The Rift of Erosion. Again.
The wind rises.
Go. I didn't end up getting rid of the pins quite yet. I don't know, maybe that'll be something I'll do as well. Stream, just because.
Squall of Fury.
Alright. Oh, there's Clinus. And where would be you 2 game? You want ammo? Well, I mean, someone else has to play it as the opposing side, right? Well, a crazy idea, so this makes a ridiculous mess of things. Oh yeah, there's always probably one person like that. The Noah girl. But she already left. Well, sometimes simple is good. Alright. And with that, I should be able to get the next achievement. But before we do that, let's pay a visit to Bran and maybe make it a free for free of getting things done today. No, please gimme. I probably missed a week's worth of welfare meals, so I could have probably gotten this by now. Life is not getting. Nope. Not the one I'm looking for. But take the free stuff. Alright. Alright, last thing for me to check on before, or second to last thing to check on before too, or I want to do the event, is talk to you. Because now that I think we complete all those quests, we can actually buy all of these things now, which is a Mirrorpeat bag card and Pancreation ring card. And we can buy 2 of them. Now you buy all of them, you should get an achievement. Consumer Society. Now that we have extra coupons left over, I can actually buy out the cafeteria. So let's go do that. So here. Right. I'm wondering if I could buy the rest of the stuff, the remaining things I have. If not, oh, it seems like I can't. Seems like we can buy a whole bunch of Fanta. I'm actually not gonna buy out the rest of this. I'm just gonna hold on to the rest of these coupons as a memento item. Alright. Now that that's all done, let me quickly visit Ina's to remember to buy my fees. My nuts. Because I believe I'm at like what? After I buy today's, I'm gonna be at 6. Oh no, I already bought them. Wait, what? I must have forgotten then. Okay. Gadgets. And you want? Oh, I guess I already bought them at the beginning week. I just didn't remember. Besides that, there's something else I was gonna check on this section of it. Now I know I'm already done with all the fishing I need to do for Fontaine because I bought all the stuff from the lake. But a part of me feels like maybe I want to, if I really need to stall for time for streaming, maybe when I do like some cleanup stuff tomorrow, I would just probably do 1 round of fishing around Fontaine just to stock up numbers a bit for the heck of it. I don't know. I know I passed by a bunch of new fishing spots in this area, Fontaine. I say a bunch, but it's probably like 2 or 3. But I don't remember where they are. But I do remember where the ones down here. So I'll probably go ahead and just do those from when we do the farming thing. All right, let's pick up these achievements: Consumer Society, Superfluous Man's Account, and Solitary. 3 more achievements, but that Moe does not have these labeled as a free for free yet for the Fonta one we had the other night. So gotta remember 2 behind. But other than that, besides the fortune slip from I pretty much have all the achievements I can possibly get right now. I think. Let me just check. I think everything is 100% besides the initial Fontaine one. That is till the rest of the event, or not the event, the region releases. Alright, now that done with all that, let's go quickly burn our resin. So I did buy the Battle Pass earlier today, and I got Newell at his Sacrificial Jade. They finally released a Sacrificial Jade, but it doesn't work like all the other Sacrificial weapons. Actually, let me just enter here so I can pull. I also ended up checking some of the Mare Chauncey Hunter relics I got from farming a while back, and I actually ended up one that had a lot of potential, but of course, with any artifact, it butchered a bit. But it was decent enough for me to switch over. So he definitely has more crit damage now, and he still has almost near perfect crit rate. I guess I'll level this up more, so he'll end up over capping on the crit rate, but I need to wait till tomorrow to farm one last gold weapon material for that. So I ended up switching with this crit damage piece, but unfortunately, it only rolled into crit rate once, it rolled into HP once, and then defense 2 times. So definitely not ideal, but to be honest, considering that I'm about to overcap on crit rate, I would prefer if it hit HP or EM. HP. Besides that, I think the only thing that could really be better is if this piece had crit rate, but that means I would overcap on crit. So maybe I just have like a bunch of crit damage pieces, just overcap on the crit damage. Alright, now let's see, with this extra crit damage, how will we perform it?
Let the mighty be humble.
So we do lose about
Silence. The wind knows me.
okay, so as you can see, my HP is a lot lower. I lost about 8,000 HP, but if I use the artifact or the weapon passive correctly, he gains around 33k, which is still 3,000 lower. So definitely a lot less max HP than before, but for the amount of crit damage you gain, I think it's still worth it at the current level. Man, I don't want to get my hopes too far up because that's what's gonna lead. Hope is what kills the artifact. You know, I don't know. I'll probably be rolling it tomorrow. I think with all the relics we're getting, not relics, artifacts. This is not Star Rail. I'll probably focus on the Marchasi and the Golden Troop artifacts first, and then I'll probably look at artifacts that I want upgrades for older characters. Probably stuff like Emblem or Gilded or the Dendro set, because I think those are probably the sets that I have the most characters using or they need upgrades for. So I didn't realize that if you look at Nouvelette's thing, here it shows when the passive is active for the weapon, which is kind of cool. I mean, I feel like it's always been there, but I never really looked too much on the side. I only ever looked to the side to see if they're all bursts already.
Bow your head. The wind knows me.
Okay, but it does seem like he does lose his passive from the amount of uptime he is on the field, unfortunately. But that's okay. I wonder, I think refining the weapon only gives boosted HP and elemental mastery amount that you get from the passive and nothing else. So I wish there was also a thing to increase the uptime, but I don't think that's the case. Let me check though, just in case. Nah, it's stuck at 10 seconds. It would have been cool if they kept increasing the time, but at that point, I feel like most Callus users won't be on the field for that long, especially those that can utilize this effect, which is probably really only Nouvelette, or maybe like a DPS Baiji or something weird like that.
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Justice is blind. Into the wind.
Now, I was thinking about it earlier when I was changing stuff on Nouvelette. I might consider down the road, probably not anytime soon, but maybe the sooner the better while I'm still using him for performing still. Uh, he might be a candidate for triple crowning in the future, just because my criteria for triple crowning characters is I like the character, which isn't really a hard criteria because I like a lot of characters. And two, it's worth crowning all your skills, just because I do like to be a bit resourceful with it. But Nuvalet's one of those characters where all his abilities actually do play decently together. It's not like where some characters don't really use auto attacks or basic attacks and whatnot. So we still have 19 crowns. We're still eating a lot of crowns. So I don't know. I don't know when I'll get around to crowning him. I'm probably not going to do it anytime soon, just because we're still like in the early phases of Fontaine, and there's probably a lot of characters and other things that are coming out that will probably need priority on my resin rather than talent books. Which is, you know, I still probably need to farm talent books down the line for newer characters. But I don't know, maybe whenever his rerun comes around, because I'm sure he'll get another rerun before the next region comes out. I don't know, depending on who he pairs with. Hopefully, whoever he pairs up with at that time will also be pretty good, so maybe I might go for his weapon down the road. But that would mean I would lose to crit rate from Sacrificial Jade, in which case I could switch back to a crit rate Circlet, but I would probably lose I would gain 20 crit damage. Since I think his weapon gives 88, but then the artifact gives 60 something. So it still would be a gain. But I would like to try and get better artifacts down the road for him.
The wind knows me. Let the mighty be humble.
Okay, so it seems like we can't one phase with that previous thing. We need an extra pump. But I think that's okay. Still, having a bit more damage is always nice. It's physical damage, but hey, who knows? This is Goblet. I'm probably not gonna look. This is not double crit. If you had crit rate, maybe someone could use it as an off piece, as a support thing. Not today. Alright, now that we're done farming that, let's go back to our fast exploration team and get ready for the event. Wait until the following day, 8 to 10. There seems to be a faint sense of sorrow amidst the joyful laughter. Oh, that is totally not ominous at all. So let's see, what time is it? Because I'm pretty sure it was nighttime earlier. Oh, just a few more minutes. Or close to an hour. Oh, that's just the fastest speed I've ever done.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. I'm still curious what Changyin saw the other day.
Alright. Off we go, Tears Among the Leaves. Scroll on. And to the venue we go. Oh, and everyone's gathered.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
What leave?
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Pairing couplets? Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry. To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
That definitely is different from that inspiration walk tutorial.
An inspiration walk?
I mean, the intentions are probably the same, but I don't know why the
Inspiration
translation
walk,
was
we
different there.
simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
That's totally not morbid
short,
in any way.
Please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
I would have thought he would start with, I have a favor to ask of you, and then ask us to round them all up. But maybe there's another favor afterwards.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
They're the team, the gang.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think
Liyue
of it
themed
like outing with
delicacies.
friends. It'll be fun.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into two groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah!
Oh boy, drawing lots, RNG.
Fun!
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
Oh no,
I've
he's.
got the slips of paper here.
I mean,
Who wants to go first?
on one hand, I can vibe with that type of
Paimon wants to go first.
pressure, stress, but at the same time, it's like it's a good opportunity to, you know, stretch your wings.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
That won't be necessary.
I also await your guidance.
Don't. Don't be so formal, man.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
Now that I'm getting closer to look, 'cause
Alright.
parts of it is you can
Miss
clearly
Diana,
see the
Is there
pixels
someplace in
from
particular
the
you would like to
patterning
go?
of her tail.
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
The way Captain Chongyun.
Captain. Hey, quit messing around.
And of course we have Zhao on the prowl. I don't think that rhymes, but it moves, bleh. It flows along the tongue smoothly. Okay, now I just ruined it.
Enjoy your inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry.
I like how I
tonight.
struggle to say something that is exactly the way, or exactly the opposite of the way I was imagining it. Okay, so I'm guessing these are some of the other poetry rows that got hung up that we never got to view. Stone range that.
Take it easy.
Oh, I guess I think it's only those two on the ones up there. Dang, we're going really far. Where are we going? Oh, along the. Well, I guess you could maybe call it the beach. It's not the greatest of beaches, but it is a beach. Or can we only really call it the beach if we're officially standing on the sand part and we're just on the countryside?
The wind
Or does the countryside also entail the beach? Technicalities. Alright, but we're here.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
Yeah, that's a thing that
Always
Mondstadt
wanted to
doesn't have a need
demonstrate
for,
the
I don't
power
think.
of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Yeah, because he always scares off the ghost beforehand.
As soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide. Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yes.
Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm
I
really
mean, this is
sorry.
literally Zhao's
I didn't mean to drag even the
occupation,
conqueror
if
of
you even
demons
want to
into
call it
this.
that.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If
Yeah, it
there's no
doesn't
other
hurt to check.
business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else
You know,
around
just not
here
too many
anyways.
people.
You don't need
Definitely
to
better
worry.
than having a whole posse if that's what made you uncomfortable.
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Shao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Fine.
Seems like this adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the adepti in Liyue are like this. Team Changyun is a
Uh-oh.
new member!
We'll see where
Yay!
down those conclusions lead her.
When did
Either
this become my
the right
team?
path or the completely
Now
wrong
that
path.
Adeptus Shao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true?
Oh no. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people do
I'm
dig
gonna
the
mix them into my
spice in
dish
their
and
life,
give it
and
a try.
not me.
Huh? Julian chilies.
Oh, that's not good for right.
I'm
That's not good for
sure
Chang'e.
that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
Yeah, I just realized we have the whole crew here, and they give us a trial Zhao because I don't have Zhao. Not the noblesse.
Is that true?
Oh, that's not good for right.
That's not good for Chang'e.
Chang'e. Oh, but it's C-free, so I mean, it's not the worst in the world. I know I switched out Traveler's artifacts recently. I switched around his Hydro Goblet to redistribute a bit. So surprisingly, it's really balanced. I do have 4-piece Shimon Almas. I wonder if I could switch to 2-piece Energy Recharge somewhere. Change this piece. Do you have any extra Shimon Almas? Oh, I actually have a bunch of really decent pieces. Sure, why not? But I'm not really. I'm not even using the 4-piece Shimon Almas for anything. Screw it. These Juju chilies. Green chili. Ah, there we go.
Boring. Useless.
Right, I want to attack with Changyun because Zhao probably has a wing gauntlet, right? Surely. Surely at least they're
you
smart enough to
seem
give him that.
really committed to making
Oh, that's
alcoholic
her
drinks
such
available
occupation.
to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol!
Oh right, not alcohol,
When
other
grown-ups
drinks.
drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
Oh,
If her
when she
claims
starts, she
are
won't
true,
stop.
perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No, I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Ooh,
It's
that's
ready.
interesting.
Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
I mean, it might taste good, but it might not be good for you. Yeah, not one of us be the dummy. Oh, wow. Okay, Zhao took the initiative.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great.
I feel like Zhao probably.
If the
Let's see what
deemed
they have to
me
say first
drunk
before
it,
we judge beforehand.
it'd be rude of me to refuse. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is...
Delicious!
Oh, oh,
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering.
oh wow,
It's
he's
completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu
holy
makes to
crap!
mess
I've
with
never
you.
seen him this talkative. Whoa, the fact that his eyes changed also is spooky.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly
Oh my,
mixture.
okay, this is like
And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity
dude,
of
my guy's on
nature
crack.
distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime.
That's all you had to say, Paul. You're not gonna say anything about how his son's, I wouldn't say 180, but 90 in his
I
personality.
failed again. But wait,
Oh right, I forgot.
Chongyun,
Whenever Diana tries to make something,
great up until
it,
now.
like I think she tries to purposefully make like bad alcohol drinks or something, or she like all her failed projects end up being super good for some reason, but she doesn't want those to be good. I remember that from the I forgot it was one of the old mixing event thingies.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
Oh God, he needs help.
I. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this
I think
this is
I've calmed down a bit.
this is completely different from his other heat up moment. Because I remember the last time when I guess during his hangout event when he ate something spicy, like he was like red, but that was like a different type of like
I'm sorry.
excitement.
I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first.
I don't think that's a spice tolerance thing. I don't know what the heck he
Oh,
went for.
looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar.
Oh, they're both cryo, so.
Xiao? What's
Oh,
wrong?
did he spot something?
Look over there.
Is it that thing?
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here?
Damn, I would love that vision.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away!
Oh, you can actually see those scribbles on it.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
The Paimon!
The sky that night blossomed flowers. The stars that night hung like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams, and we that night were as new as the dew. Under moonlight flowing like silken honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring. I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken, and since then, the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them. Damn, this person's spitting fire.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
Maybe that's also part of the point, you know? It's like, because they didn't get to meet their love, assuming that their thinking process of the meaning of the poem is true, you know? Might as well let their sorrows drown away. Let the poem be taken away by the river, or the stream, I guess.
That's true. I've heard Xingqiu say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right? You think? Then, should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream?
You know,
Why?
follow nature.
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, It should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Place the poem upstream. Damn, that is very far upstream. Wait, how did they cross over? Oh, I guess there are some bridges. They could have crossed over from there, but oh my goodness, I forgot the boars. I was like,
I must leave no stone unturned.
can I get some HP if I whack them? Oh, I got some particles.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
Oh really, we already cooked or something? Amidst the dark, fireflies aglow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain and love holds to the last, against the world can the small stand fast. In honeyed moonlight may you once more bask.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
Damn, Traveler got away with words. Something else?
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
Smoge.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat! Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Oh, are we actually gonna get to play the other side? Yo, that's kinda cool.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
Oh, for a one-day excursion? Damn.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay, well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated? They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here? In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood!
I wanted to finish talking so I could talk
Have
to
fun,
them.
you two. I'll have the tent set up soon.
Alright, to make us do combat, this is gonna be quite the team. Jincho will carry, definitely. Unless it's a Hydra enemy, then we're
Body and
doomed.
mind.
But it has been a while since I've toured this area, Liyue. Very reminiscent. Oh, no. Wait, you're giving me a trial, Mika? Really? I have my own Mika, right?
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh
Then
wait, these enemies are
outline your
squishy as.
fate.
Neutralizing threat.
Look more cooking ingredients nearby. What fauna are we gonna find for today's meal? Oh,
Body and mind.
just some berries.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart.
Jincho with
As
the
long as a
words.
righteous
Yeah.
heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Well, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Wow, that is quite the fancy tent. Or I call it fancy, but to be honest, it's like I guess the pattern's fancy and whatnot. For my standards, maybe? I don't know, there are some cool tents out there, but I guess for
But you're back. Did
for
everything go smoothly?
KVAT
Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
standards.
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
Forehead.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with
Oh,
a single blow.
Wasn't that from the
Oh?
one of her hangout
Sounds
events? I
like she
remember
has
that.
both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday.
Ooh, I wonder if she wrote
one of the riddles we answered.
one of the
Why don't we
her
go
poem
say
on the
hi?
leaflet and threw it away. She's like an oceanid because of her hair color and eyes. So she can't have a typical love life experience of sorts.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration
Yep,
walk
there's the
too?
glow. Dang, we're running
Yes.
into a whole bunch of these
Allow me
people.
to introduce ourselves.
I guess
I
it's
am
probably
Shinko,
intentional since we're
and
in the
this
whole
is Narelle and
Fontaine
Mika.
arc right now.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Kelly wrote.
So,
Interesting.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you from Fontaine?
Wow,
That's right. I was traveling in the area.
Mika
and
is
just
well
happened to
versed.
see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
And they're back.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on, let's hurry!
Oh, and there they are. Oh, and Zhao's. Oh yeah, I guess he wasn't gonna be here to begin with.
Oh, we're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up. Sounds like someone needs to exercise more. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
Oh, we should talk about Zhao, but Zhao's not even here.
Xiao? Where'd he go? Xiao, come on out!
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co.
I guess canonically, Traveler and Paimon might not have met any other people like her, because what the summer event from this year is an event, so it could possibly have not have happened. And I guess we haven't really met any other people besides the people in the summer event, unless you want to include Marianne from the Narzen Quartz quest line, but who knows?
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootal's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as
Oh my
exuberant as ever.
god.
It always makes quite an impression.
My man Zhongli's here. I'm not gonna lie, it's not. I completely forgot about him. But at the same time, it's like can't have Liyue without Zhongli. Good to see him here.
Oh boy! Now this is a
Now
surprise.
I get to see the two of them again.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Oh no, you only knew.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
I can't wait to see what shenanigans Ventine is trying to get up to.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too? Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate.
Half teammate, half pint.
That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hootal, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
True.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Whoa.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury, inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Liyue Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet?
Ooh, step up to
this
the
is pretty
plate to
difficult.
answer.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. Alright then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is
Damn,
limited to
that
a
one's
small
been fire.
but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jadestone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
Okay, girl.
Superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains.
Wow,
Just for berries squeezed.
the trailer, or
mint
not the trailers,
infused.
but the trailer's got
No
so
wonder
much
everyone
dialogue
praises
this
the traveler
patch.
so
No
highly. You
way.
answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question
Damn, they're eating
and the
good.
local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped? Meowza!
Yowza.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat. Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin?
Vintage.
This is a hard one to match.
Oh my god. There's a CGL. Oh, we can see the Skyfrost nail from here. Very interesting sight.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you.
Damn. They're
what is the
eating.
link
We're getting
between
so much
sweet
traveler
and
dialogue.
Chinshin?
Sweet dream is a type of dessert. It's probably a dish we might have picked up that I absolutely do not remember.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before
Oh, don't tell me that's like the special version of almond tofu.
amazing!
If it is, oh boy. He gave a nice smile. And poof, he goes.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Bro,
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
where are they
The
cooking all
two
this
halves
stuff?
have no
I am lost.
thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point.
Oh my goodness.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
Damn, he really
From
trying to.
vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pots.
Huh?
Damn.
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks she can
She
do it
looks so
too.
smug.
I thought of one.
Oh, Diana's stepping up to the plate.
Can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Hello?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one word too long.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talents.
Whew. I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
I feel him.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
We already spit some fire earlier. It's your turn.
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm. What? Really?
I mean, that's better than anything I could
Yes,
come up
very
with.
Good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes.
Damn.
And it
How
was
come
perfectly
everyone's cooking?
juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely
Now I
reading
feel
with
so
a cup of freshly brewed tea.
vain.
Really? Maybe Paimon has
Or
a knack
I
for
feel so
detecting.
uncultured, more like.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your
I'm
one
wondering
about
if the
being
thing
hard
Changyun
with
saw
the
was
clear springs.
the
Paimon
girl
never
in her
could have
oceanid
gotten
form or
that.
something. Is she still stuck on the line that Noelle said earlier?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I personally haven't, but let me see. I want to see what what book series this is, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's a book series. Oh, it's a Mondstadt book series. A legendary tale passed down by Springvale hunters that portrays an encounter between an unknown young boy and a spring fairy. Okay, that's volume 1. Oh, I'll say I've read it since I
I
collected
haven't
it.
actually read it.
My dad told me the story
Oh,
once.
Spring
It's about
Fairy.
Spring Fairy and a young boy.
Is it related to the ocean thing that we did way back in that event? All the way back in what, year 1? Damn, that was so long ago.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland.
Oh, is this
and met a
story
boy
about
under the
her,
moonlight
maybe?
in a faraway land.
Ooh.
The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
Oh my god. Oh, come on. Delta's grown up enough to know about kisses and stuff, I'm sure.
In the end, the Spring Fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in
Oh,
the story?
she feels guilty about the whole thing, maybe.
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again, if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
He's still, if it means it, old doesn't mean dead. If he's still alive, then sure.
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the Spring Fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my...
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every
I
couplet
cut out the
yourself
end of his
and not
line,
leave any
but
for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities.
I'm gonna hope
Paimon.
that us doing the past events would lead to a difference in how this current event plays out. Like, we know her, like, Traveler will piece together her identity, and then they have like a more private talk between the three of them. The three being her, Traveler, and Paimon, and then just like obviously an alternative version for the people that didn't play the old events involving the ocean and species. I don't know. I think that'd be cool, but we'll see how
The
this plays
couplet
out.
games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this
I like how we just see
freestyle
that.
poetry stuff?
I keep getting distracted by the
Are
lizard
there
on the
any
stage.
requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow, and there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too
Maybe
much
that
for
she'll
me.
feel that will be her way
I
of
can't decide which way to
atoning,
go. Our
quote
travels,
unquote, for her
or
past decisions.
maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again.
Oh, feels the
Alright,
downer.
I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
And end of Act 2. Alright. Can't wait to see how Act 3 shapes up. But looks like it's gonna get juicy. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get cutscene or anything, but either way, you know, it'll be cool. Okay, so before we do the not the Paimon, why am I saying Paimon? The Klee event. Let us catch up on whatever games we can do, which isn't really much, cause for some reason some of the stages release after the event main story ends, assuming that you did them the same day of release. So I think there's like what, only 1 or 2 stages of each thing. Actually, since we're here, let's do this one first. This is the combat one. Find some inspiration? Sure, why not? Alright, we got some big guys here. Normal charge of plunging attack. Power electroshock wave. Power electroshock wave. Could try out a wanderer. Hateful might be too bad. Or we could always just go with classic hotel. Ah, but you know what? Just stick with good old Bullet. You know, might as well take him for a test spin. Considering now that we have him a bit more juiced up. We'll run the same team I did last time. Who knows? Maybe I'll just use Nuvula for all 4 stages, depending.
Adorn my
Odds reveal.
The tides beckon.
clouds high. The birds wind strike.
Be sanctified. Midnight phantasmal. Bow your head.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Not gonna lie, it would be a bust. I don't know if it would be a busted constellation, but imagine if Nuvula like generated water droplets every time an enemy died. Like I think that wouldn't be too great in the sense that
The birds call, one with nature.
you would want to switch, you would want to rotate out your characters to apply their abilities again. But I mean, this would be like a perfect domain to do the spinning thing that like that one person did in that video. Just like put Nuvula on the spin.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind strike.
As you wish. The tides beckon.
I'm just barely out of range for that guy.
Bow your head.
Alright, that was nice. Alright, now that's done. Time to do the pot shooter event. And then afterwards, what was the last thing? The picture matching or alignment thing. Alright, Tingzy, we're back. Alright, so we have only one here. Baker pots, special pots, award 20 points. I think that's 5 less than the other ones. Explode, but they just know it's AoE shatter. I see. Agile pots. they move, so they take more hearts. And then, of course, we have something to block darts. Alright. Alright. Oh no, I didn't shoot for the ring. Okay, I was like, did I get that? I don't know if I got that. Okay. God bless AoE. I missed that. Unfortunate. Oh wow, that was fast. Probably didn't score out completely since I didn't get to shoot for the ring for some of those. Okay, so who defends the wall? Is that the new one for today? Let me just navigate from the quest menu just to make sure. This one. Okay, we have the wall pool and then a bunch of other bigger things. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna start there. So let's head over there real quick. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's head on over. Yeah, I was gonna do this just so I can get Hita topped off real quick.
Swollen Fury.
Which are missing scenery. Okay, this one, right? Have that one. That one. Then we need the middle gate, so like there. But that. Right, next location. Okay, overlooking the Hall Pool. This might be a bit of a rocky trek, but should be fine, all things considered.
The wind rises.
Should be this one. And we have the domain right down there. And we have the cliffside right over there. Alright, and then this one should be far west, right? No, it's actually not. Well, like I said, it is technically far west of Liyue, but it's actually a lot closer to a TP point than I would have thought. Ah, this place. Reminiscing on the good old times. The early days of Genshin. Oh, that covered a big chunk. And then this one should be the... Oh, I call it port area. Man, it has been a long 3 years. And this one. Alright, there we go. That. Get all the rules for games we played. Anything else I can pick up? We have the refinement item, dandelion bookmark. We have 2 of them. Still have 2 more to go in the crown.
Navigating the world is a whole lot
Alright, now that that's done, time for
easier with
the other event. Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure. Very cute. Is there anything else that I should pay attention to? I've done all these. Alright. Looks like there's a furniture, or is that a gadget that we earn? Looks like a Dodoco themed one. Speaking of Dodoco, I won one of those Genshin Twitter giveaway things, and I got a Dodoco couch, I think. Very tiny, but you know, very adorable. I'll probably get to take a better look at it when I get back home. Whenever that may be. Knights of Valonius Library. Open door. Lisa and Klee. Alright, is this gonna be voiced, I wonder? I hope it's gonna be voiced.
Okay, got it.
Yes, it is voiced. Let's go.
But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn
Grilled fish. That is making me hungry.
Smells so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoco's boom-tastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now. Is someone looking for us? Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon!
Hello, it has been a few months.
Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared! How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
We were probably here for the magic of pure coincidence. Please wish us summoned us here.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoco's Bombastic Adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation. And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger, and that poses a major threat to our economy.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean! So that's what happened. Oh, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data.
Okay, I was wondering,
Jane
like,
said that
I know,
Klee would
how do we end
definitely
up
get bored
playing
being
this
cooped up
game of
inside the
her?
city all the time.
It has this tie into this whole ecological issue that
Albedo's busy
facing.
making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there. Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the
God,
fun.
she'd probably backseat the hell out of us for
Besides,
not
as
playing
the
optimally.
librarian,
Well, I
I
mean,
still have
that's
my
probably not
basic
Lisa's thing, but that will
responsibilities
probably
to
be
take
someone's
care of.
thing.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
Alright, and off we go. Mysterious fish, a booming adventure. Go to the garden.
Behold!
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good
What would have
spot.
happened if it was raining? Would that just ruin the whole set?
All right, teach us how to play, Klee. Yeah, let's play. I love playing Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure with you, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Thanks for playing with me.
Let me ask her what this is. Should I like?
Right. I can't stay out too late. I'll behave and go home when it's time for bed. But I know my way home. Let's meet back here in the morning.
Deliver food to the Spark Knight at regular times. So I was wondering why she was here. So she won't forget to eat her lunch while she's on important missions. Alright, anyways. Let me talk to Klee to start the game.
Playing Dodoco. Let's go.
Alright. We have all 6 stages. Ah man, I love when there was just a Klee event. Super cute art. Watch the position of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpty Dumpty. After special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown. Okay. Okay, maybe they'll just teach me as I do it, maybe. Or I'll just learn from mistakes. Okay, don't teach me here. Defeat the spiky fish warrior. Hey, I love this BGM. Okay, defeat the spiky fish warrior using special Jumpty Dumpty to obtain 1 point. Defeat the spiky fish king to obtain 2 points. Special Jumpty Dumpties of different colors have different AoE explosions. Oh my god. This isn't really giving me PTSD or any sort, but when I see the tile lineup, I'm just thinking Brown Dust too, because I don't know if I mentioned it, but I picked that up earlier in the summer. And whenever I see tiles, I can't help but think of it. After a special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown, if it comes into contact with anything, it'll explode. After throwing one, you can press the throw button again to cause it to explode immediately. Okay, I'm guessing the item we obtain after this event is like a furniture we can play the actual events in the thing. Okay, so we want to Start with this. Okay, this one over here. Okay, I didn't get to see. Okay, you hit space again to blow it up. Okay. Dun, dun. Okay, and now we just fire this one all the way down. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, very nice. Oh, 45 points for the next score? Damn, that's actually... This might actually be a bit intensive. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh, we could change sides though. We have 2 of these. It's a big row though. What is the strategy for this one? Okay, well, let's get rid of these for now. I wonder if I can explode stuff in between. Let's try it. Maybe not. Okay, I'm guessing we probably need one of these to blow these up. Okay, I still have 2 more Dodoco things. Okay, I think I need to blow up. Oh, I think I'm supposed to... Wait, I used one of the green ones for these 2. Okay, if I hit this... I need a green for this. Okay. Okay, not gonna lie, I had to rack my brains a bit for this one. This is a lot more intensive than I thought it would be. Oh god, okay, what's this? It's spiky, sneaky grass can withstand frontal blast, but the seagrass can be obliterated after a single explosion. Okay, so I have a super duper one. Guessing that's probably for this. Okay, that's probably for the grass on the side, so for now, let's blow these up. Do not use this one. Okay, use this one. Okay, make sure to not mess up. Okay, there's 2 of these for this. This. Oh. I think I need 2 mega ones, and then we use these for these 2. Scoot over. This one, and then we just stuck with these, and then I think I could just blow this one in the middle. Oh, or maybe not. I think I was supposed to blow it up in the middle row here. Like, right. I messed up. Okay. I could definitely get... I'm gonna do it again. Okay, this one's easy. It's a tutorial level of sorts, so... So this one, I need to hit it right there. And this one, same for this row. She got 2 green ones. I swear, one of these runs, I'm gonna accidentally hit a wrong button, or between toggling and actually firing and setting off the bombs. There we go. To be honest, I'm probably only going to do it for going for max score for some of these. Probably for the later ones, depending on how hard they are, I'm probably not going to. Crash Kaboom Mine. Secondary explosion, massive AoE. They can still be blocked by the seagrass and spiky strongholds. I see. I still want to blow these guys up in the end, right? So what? Do I want to do this? Oh. Maybe not. Let me try. Okay. So I want this guy to pass. Oh, okay. So that explosion hits it wide enough for it to get caught in the explosion. Okay. Okay, that thing's in the way. Okay, so I'm guessing I'll probably use one of these here, one of these here. Use a green to get rid of... Oh. No. Okay, I use a... Shoot. Okay, I had to time this right. Ooh, okay. Okay, switch. I use these 2 here. And then 07. Whew, okay. Not gonna lie, this game is making me sweat a bit. Not really, but it's actually making me like nervous on my mental capacity. Some spiky seagrass have hidden special Humpty Dumptys. Oh, fuck. I'm guessing probably just use greens on these. Oh, I probably should have got that one blown up too. Okay. Okay, let's line up again. Okay, got a special one. Same thing with this side. Do I want to use a green first? I probably want to use a green for this one, right? Screw it. Oh, maybe I should have. Okay. Okay, send this one here. Okay, let me see how far that guy goes so I could... Okay, he goes 2 to the side. Okay, send him now so he'll U-turn and... Uh-oh. I screwed up. No! Alright, let me try this one again. Okay. Okay, we can speedrun the sides here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I should use a green to just quickly put this one. Okay. Okay. Wait for these guys to get closer. Okay. So I think I want them to get to these 2 right here before I send off them. So send off too early. And I think for this one, I need to send it off in the back here and the back there. Okay, I already screwed up, but I want to practice. Okay, I need to send one more back, okay. Let's try that again. Dun dun. Okay, so this one, I need to time this. Okay. Okay, and then I just need to get this one all the way in the back. Yes. Let's go. Alright, one more challenge. Alright, and then this one's just all brain time. Alright. Okay. Oh, I already fucked it up. Okay, let me try blowing up the seagrass. Wait, this one. Okay, I don't think I did that run right. Oh, I think I messed up. Those two should have blown up also. We have a big towel. Okay, I think I'm definitely supposed to have used this bottom one to blow up some of these. Okay, these two could have definitely been blown up by one of the earlier bombs when I used to destroy that bush. Okay, now that one I need to time somewhat better. Okay, this one's a bit difficult. Oh, looks like I'll be doing that later.
Spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match. Dodoco, Jumpy Dumpty, and Klee, Sparks and Splash are the best.
Take that, bad fish.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that? But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Klee to blow up every suspicious fish?
Suspicious reef? Okay, that's another translation thing.
They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
No, Paimon. As much as it would probably be helpful in combat.
Well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
It's Lisa! You're here! We loved playing Dodoco's bombastic adventure. What a fun game you designed!
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perhaps I should come up with some new updates?
Ooh, yay! Klee wants to see Dodoco going on adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working on the game. It must be exhausting. We shouldn't make Lisa work too hard.
Aw, thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than happy to spend as much time as needed. Of course, I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news, and I've also brought a gift for you cuties.
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, too.
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first. That's right. 2 knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest and swiftly disposed of it. The knights have also determined the cause of their invasion. The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent, so the knights let her go after some lecturing and issuing a fine.
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble, but even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless.
What's this line did she say? Go on your side.
The gifts yet? Can Klee go first?
Of course. Klee's been returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone. So, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this. Da-da-da!
Okay, is it another bomb? No, it's not.
Whoa! It's Dodoco throwing a jumpy dumpty! Yep, I made a figure that looks like the Dodoco from Dodoco's Bombtastic Adventure! Even though I can't make it throw real bombs. I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away your troubles and boredom. A big Dodoco toy! Oh, Paimon loves surprises like this! With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Klee and Dodoco wherever we go! I'm so happy you like my gift. I worked super hard on it. What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see.
Well, I'm afraid my gift is a lot less creative than yours. It's a storybook about Dodoco's bombastic adventures.
Oh, a book.
An adventure story! Yay! Whoa! A whole storybook!
The little cuties return to Mondstadt and join Klee on an adventure with Dodoco. Together, they defeated the bad spiky fish warriors and then enjoyed an afternoon tea. A most fitting way to end Dodoco's bombastic adventure.
Did you plan out the whole story while designing the game?
No, as the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important part in bringing the story to life. I've left a blank spot in the book specially for illustrations. But I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion, why don't I take a photo of you together?
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together! That's definitely worth celebrating! Come on then, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa? Klee had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1... Dodoco!
Not gonna lie, I probably would have been more better if it was daytime, but oh, that's so cute. Alright, I wonder if there's probably somewhere I can find them afterwards, but before I do that, I must get a better score. Okay, I need this guy to line up to be a bit closer, blow that up. And these two guys to be up closer, blow those up. Okay, line these guys up to be closer, blow that up. Blow this up. Okay. So I need to kill these three as they line up there. They go only one block side to side. I need to be careful of this. Please use turn, please use turn, please use turn. Yes! Okay, just make sure this block passes by. Yes. Okay, whew. Nice. What, this one had a higher score than the rest of them. Alright, very nice. I think I achieved the max score of all of those. And, yep, reached the score 20th on the last stage. Alright, level up. Some XP books, very nice.
Following me.
I wonder if I can find Klee or anyone else in the library. I'm gonna go check real quick. If not, I guess I'll be it. Okay, so we actually managed to hit the terror mark without needing to do much. So I guess tomorrow I'll be artifact farming, artifact cleanup. And yeah, that's really probably about it as far as I can tell. And then Monday will be weekly reset, and then we'll run out some more hours there. So with this, we are now 6 hours in. I still need 4.5 hours more, which might sounds like a lot, but hey, I've definitely done crazier things before. So you know, yeah. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with probably a bunch of artifact stuff and probably just overall farming to buy some time, just some chill stuff. Yeah. All right. Hope everyone has a good weekend coming up. I'm gonna hope I'm gonna be in a better condition tomorrow. Not that I wasn't in a bad condition now, but tomorrow I'm gonna be out in the cold for several hours, maybe. So I wonder how that's might take a toll on me later in the day. Hopefully it won't be too much. Maybe I'll compromise and not stay outside for too long. I'll have to see. Alright, see you all tomorrow night.